Hey guys, what's up? TyTyTheGamerGuy here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Stadium 2. In the last episode, we completely wrapped things up at the Gym Leader Castle, the Kanto Gym Leader Castle specifically, and we had 2 battles with Red, which I won both of them. It took me a couple times to win the second time, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, after defeating Red, we now unlock this. Versus Rival. Where Rival awaits your challenge, make it a hot, memorable showdown. I didn't think you'd make it this far. Come on, let's settle this now. Yep. We're getting to battle our rival in this game as well. And I decided to take the liberty of making another team. Because, well, there's a couple reasons. You'll see why in just a minute. Oh, whoops. Excuse me? Okay. So, yeah, you can't have 2 Pokemon with the same item. Let's see. What I want to give them. You know what? Screw it. I'm giving him the Bright Powder. Alright, anyway. There's a reason why I built another team. Because, just look at this. Yeah, you're seeing this right. He only has 3 Pokemon. But they're all legendaries. And powerful ones at that. And look what else. It's a 6v3! Yeah, they are not pulling any punches this time around. They are going and they are letting you bring your whole entire team just to face half of this guy's team. And honestly, even though it's a 6v3, I'm still pretty freaking scared. Because, I mean, just look at his team. He has Lugia, who is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Ho-Oh, who has just as good a special defense as Lugia, but hits harder. And then Mewtwo needs no introduction. It's freaking Mewtwo. It's not as scary as it was in the first game, but it's still Mewtwo. Alright, well, anyway. Some of you might be wondering why I didn't upload this yesterday as of recording this. Well, that's because my original plan for this was to battle the rival using a mix between my Crystal and my Blue teams. But then turns out that his Pokemon's levels do not scale with your own. Yeah, they will always be level 100 all the time. So, yeah. I was not fixing to do a 6v3 with 3 level 100 legendaries with a team of 6 level 60s. Yeah, that would have ended really bad. Alright, anyway. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's just go ahead and get the whole squad in and see how this unfolds. See, apologies that this didn't get uploaded yesterday, but I just kind of ran out of time for, things I needed to fix and everything, because I was a little caught off guard by, by the levels not scaling and everything, so, yeah, anyway. I believe he always leads with Lugia no matter what. Okay. Now, the first turn, I know this for a fact, is that the first turn, he is always going to go for Safeguard, I believe. So I'm going to take this opportunity to set up a Rain Dance. Yep, there it is, Safeguard. It protects them from status ailments, so yeah. It's gonna be tough if you want to inflict it with paralysis and a poison and everything. Unless you have something that's faster, of course, like my Raikou here. So now let's just go for Thunders. Good damage. And Earthquake. I'm not worried about that. Lugia, even though okay, it still did a pretty good amount of damage, but I mean, Lugia's not known for its offensive prowess, although it's still pretty good at doing damage as well. But it's not enough. Let's go for another Thunder. Sorry, Lugia, but I had to do it.
Oh, it has no strength left.
Alright, so far things are looking alright. And there's Ho-Oh. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm pretty sure an Earthquake will finish me off right here, and it's definitely going to live a non-crit Thunder, but let's just go for it anyway. Raikou did its job, and it did it really well. Yeah, go ahead, hit me with an Earthquake. That's definitely gonna knock me out though, because Ho-Oh has really good attack as well. Yep. Okay. You did your job, Raikou. Good job. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is the easiest decision ever. Just go into Ridley. It's even kind of purplish like Ridley, too. Alright. Just ignore that. Apparently Aerodactyl doesn't get Rock Slide in this game, and it's faster than me. No, there's no way that it outsped me through normal means. It has to have a Quick Claw or something. So, yeah. Ignore what you just saw right there. Apparently Aerodactyl doesn't get Rock Slide in Generation 2. So, I just simply won't use it.
The rain finally stopped. The safeguard wore off.
Whatever. It's what it is. Just go for Hidden Power. It's Hidden Power Flying if you're curious. Knocked it out at least.
Yes, it's going down.
So yeah. Of course, it's the finale of the series and I had to go just one more mistake with a moveset. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna stick by my guns and just simply not use it. Go ahead, knock me out.
That was a glancing blow. Wow, thunderbolt.
There's the hit. And down goes Aerodactyl, who didn't get to live up to my expectations because of my smooth-brained ass on the Gen 2 movesets. Okay. Let's get... Safeguard, I think, is up right now, but I think Mewtwo has it as well.
Oh, it's Blissey.
Let's try it. Go for Toxic. Oh boy. That I missed when I was looking at their movesets. But we got this. At worst, I might just have to stall a little bit. Actually, no, let's go ahead and switch. Let's switch out and switch my pair of pants.
Here comes the Pokemon Switch.
Now, it does have Thunderbolt, but Slowking has really good special defense. So I'm not too worried. Eat it up. Alright, well, this is so far going pretty smooth. And there's Thunderbolt. Still did a lot of damage. That's just Mewtwo's raw power for you. Let's go ahead and... You know what? Let's go for rest. Try to rub the salt in the wound. And he finishes me off. Oh well.
Yes, it's going down.
Alright. Let's go into Scizor. I don't think it has a fire move. I know it has Psychic, that it just hasn't used yet. Don't know what his last move is, though. Not like it matters anyway, because I'm pretty sure I can live a hit. And what's it doing? Oh, boy. So it has Recover. But I don't think that's going to be enough to save you. See ya! G frickin' G. that right there is essentially the super boss of this game. I do kinda wish he had a full party though, like his last 3 could be like the starters or something. But, oh well. But anyway, we have defeated our rival. Not quite in the way I wanted to, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And that right there is essentially the end of the game. This game is now complete, essentially. I mean, there were a couple of things I didn't show off, like the minigames and stuff, but that's not those those things aren't entirely important for what the series was mainly focused on. It was just mainly focused on what this game's version of story mode basically is. So yeah, this is the finale. So now we're just having a roll call of every Pokemon in existence, I guess, at least up until up until this gen. So well, my thoughts on this Let's Play. It definitely took me longer than I would have liked to get it started, because I wanted to start it all the way back in November, but things didn't work out, and I just had to hold it off. And if there's one thing I do wish I handled, I can't talk. If there's one thing that I do wish I handled better in the series, is that I wish I chose better times to just sit down and record, because there have been more than one occasion where I came really close to having to not upload a video for a day because I just didn't get enough recorded, or didn't get to record at all. And of course that happened yesterday. I did pretty well with it overall, but until yesterday, of course, but it is what it is. This is the finale. It's not going to be hurting too much, just to skip a day. I'll try to be better about that in the future, definitely. But, needless to say, I had a really good time with this Let's Play. I really did. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than Stadium 1, and that's mostly because I didn't do live commentary. Because at the time, I just didn't think it was all that necessary, because the Let's Play was focused entirely on battles and everything. Which I've come to really regret, so I didn't repeat that here. And I definitely don't regret it. Yeah, and I definitely don't regret it. See, I had a really good time with this Let's Play. I mean, I just really like... It's still just kind of surreal for me that this is technically my first real playthrough of the entire game, because I never got to experience this game in its entirety. And that's mostly because I didn't have a physical copy of any of the Gen 1 or 2 games, so I could use my own Pokemon. I mean, I know rental teams exist for a reason. I've seen people do rental-only runs. It's just that I was a little kid. I was a little kid back then. I didn't know anything about strategy. Yeah, you can see my point. So playing this essentially for the very first time for myself was really cool for me. And I'm a little sad about it ending. Because I had a really good time with it. Yeah, the Challenge Cup was definitely a pain in the ass sometimes, but it was still fun. And it just really makes me want another Stadium game. Like, if we can't have all the Pokemon in a main series game anymore, then it's high time that we have another Stadium where we can. Where battles are the main focus and they can just go all out with essentially whatever they want. So basically, like, you'd have the main games, and then the battle simulator that has every Pokemon. Best of both worlds, if you ask me. But unfortunately, I don't think that's very likely to happen. But, oh well. One can hope, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it. So, anyway, I do think this credit sequence is going to be coming to a close pretty soon. So I guess I'll just lead the rest of the music. And with that, this is TyTyTheGamerGuy. I hope you enjoyed watching my Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. And I will see you guys next Let's Play.